YouTube. What's poppin', y'all? This video gonna be a little different. I want to talk to y'all about a condition of mine called cholinergic urticaria. Well, CU is short for it. Everybody call it CU, or they just call it chronic hives, one or the other. I developed this condition back in December 2019. So my last year of high school, I developed this condition. And to be honest with you, I didn't know what it was. Like, I went to college, and then I had left that college. I played basketball. I went to this school, and then I left. And I came back like maybe 2-3 months in. 2-3 months, I didn't play basketball. And then some of the guys I came back from winter break or whatever, and they was like, we going to hoop. And I'm like, all right, I ain't hooped in a while. Let me go hoop. And so I went to hoop with the guys, and I'm like, man, my body itching. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that happens normally to some people. Like, you know, you'll get a little tingle, but then it'll go away type shit. So I was able to hoop that day, but it was real painful at first, but I got through it. And then my second time hooping, maybe a few days later, it was to the point to where I couldn't hoop. Like, I was in that much pain. Essentially, it's like these pinpoint hives on your body. I think they're internal, but these pinpoint hives, and they just take over. It feels like you're just getting stung by a whole bunch of mosquitoes, like all over your body, bro. And so I went to the doctor. They really ain't know what the fuck to do with it, you know what I'm saying? They did what I did. They looked up some shit online or whatever, and then told me to, like, take some Zyrtec or some weak shit like that, you know. So I did that. Of course, it didn't work. I went back to the doctor. They prescribed me with some medication. They done prescribed me with so many meds, y'all. Like, it don't make no sense. Nothing worked. All it did was give me side effects from the meds. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I was dealing with for the longest. And I know, like, right now how I'm talking, you may not think it was as bad for me because of how that shit is. And trust me, I know how that shit is. Like, I know being at the lowest of the lows dealing with this shit. But, like, right now, I'm at a point to where I'm comfortable with myself and I can somehow know how to manage it. So let me break this shit down for y'all. I was at the lowest of lows, y'all. Like, I couldn't do nothing. First, it went from just me being hot. Then it went to me breaking out due to my emotions and my frustrations. Then it went to me breaking out from being happy and laughing and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And so now I'm low. I'm not doing shit for 2 whole summers, right? This for like 2020, which was COVID year. And then a year after that, you know what I'm saying? This is me not sweating at all, not going outside in the summer, you know, dealing with this shit. Then I came across this one dude. I didn't know what to do, so I joined this little Facebook group chat. I came across this one dude, and he was like, he mentioned sweat therapy, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I tried it all, y'all. I tried my diet, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Like, I tried it all. But this dude mentioned sweat therapy, and I'm like, sweat therapy don't make sense to me because that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? It hurts so much to where I can't break a fucking sweat. And so this one dude, I don't know, man. It was a white dude from, like, Michigan or something. Saw a video of his. He had, like, a beanie on. He was a young dude. He's probably around my age. And I guess he had got, like, a portable sauna. He got a portable sauna. So I was like, fuck it, man. I got to try to get a portable sauna. And so I had got a portable sauna. I had got a portable sauna, like a steam sauna. Because he was like, you want to get a steam sauna because it's less painful than it is a dry sauna. And it makes sense to me. But so I got a steam sauna, and I sat in it for like 20 minutes, and I didn't sweat. The shit, it was just painful as hell, right? You know, y'all know how it go. If you watching this shit, it was painful as hell. I sat in it. Then the next day I tried it again, and I broke a little sweat. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, it don't hurt as bad right now, you know what I'm saying? And then that third day came, and I was like, I called my homie Trey. I called him, like, all right, bro, I'm finna hit this sauna, and then I'm gonna go hoop and see if this shit work. And so I hit the sauna, sat in, and I sweat. And then I went to go hoop, and I didn't feel nothing. Like, I felt normal, back to how I did when I was playing ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt cool. And it was one of the best days of my life because I could be active again. Like, I did everything that day. Y'all feel me? I went to the gym. I went out with the guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm eating shit I want to eat. And, yeah, that was one of the best days. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I know a lot of people, there's people that deal with this shit and they don't say anything about it because nobody else has it. It's such a rare fucking condition, y'all. Like, it's so rare, and, like, it's not inherited. Like, I don't recall none of my family ever having this. My family ain't know what to do when I had got it. Like, I still got fees that I got to pay the doctor for just from visits, you know what I'm saying, going to shit and them not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But, it's, yeah, man, it's hell. It's hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. That CU shit, dog, it ain't cool. And, like, there's even shit called solar urticaria and, like, cold urticaria. And, like, one of them is, like, I don't know if it's solar or not, but one of them is, like, if somebody, or if you touch yourself, or if somebody touches you, you will break out in the hives where they touched you at. And, like, solar urticaria is, like, for the sun. Like, they can't step out and look at the sun. Otherwise, they're going to break out into these hives. And when I went to the doctor, they were having, like, problems, like, looking at it on my body because I'm dark skinned, right? And so the hives don't necessarily show as much as they would show, like, on somebody with whiter skin or lighter skin. Because, like, if it show on, like, a white person, you know what I'm saying, y'all hives would be red and shit. You could easily see that. For mine, it was difficult because you couldn't see where it was at. And so they looking at me like, oh, this nigga crazy. They did food. They did allergy tests on me. I was cool. They took my blood. Y'all, they did so much shit and nothing works. And I still owe they ass like $6,000 more. No bullshit. They mentioned Xolair injections, but it was like $1,000 each injection. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, I ain't got the type of bread to be paying for that. So I'm just glad that I had found that dude's video and he kind of helped me, you know what I'm saying, manage this shit. Like, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard, but you got to get your life back. And I'm like, hell yeah, like, you ain't lying about that. But you got to be careful. See, I wasn't careful. They said, or he mentioned it, or people in the group chat mentioned, like, you have to be careful doing that because you can go into anaphylactic shock. And so take with this information as you will. But, like, I was to the point to where I was desperate. I was like, bro, I don't have time for this shit. So, like, if you, basically what he's saying is get an EpiPen just in case. You know what I'm saying? Just in case you go into anaphylactic shock, you can, you know what I'm saying, shoot yourself with a EpiPen or whatever. But I wasn't hearing all that shit. I was ready to get active again. And so, it's 2026 and I still have it. So I had it, 6-7 years or something like that. I still have it, but I kind of know how to, like, manage it a little bit by staying active and making sure I'm sweating, making sure I'm drinking enough water. I'm staying away from tomatoes. I'm staying away from, like, certain citrus fruits, like oranges and kiwis and shit. You know, shit that's really high in histamine that'll spike it and make me, you know what I'm saying, have, like, an outbreak a little more. I'll notice it every now and then. Like, I notice it in the shower and shit. But it ain't nothing crazy to where, like, I can't control, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing like how it used to be. I used to have to, like, take, like, cool showers. You know what I'm saying? Like, lukewarm water and shit. I tried so much shit, y'all. Like, oatmeal baths, all kind of shit. I tried it all. But, man, here I am 7 years later, you know, doing better with myself and just feeling a little better. And hopefully I could just share some of this information with y'all, man. And, like, y'all could just take with this as you will. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not talked about enough. And it needs to be talked about a lot more. Because it's a serious thing. And, like, a lot of people think you being soft. Like, I remember my mom told me, she was like, man, like, son, you acting like you got cancer or something, you know, some shit like that. And I'm just like, damn, like, you really don't understand because you're not even feeling this shit. And I can't get mad at her. But it's just a little selfish on her part because I was real low. Like, I was having some real dark thoughts over this shit, you know what I'm saying? But here I am, man. I'm trying to make sure I take care of myself and just get my life back. So I hope this information helped y'all and y'all can, like, you know what I'm saying, just manage a little better and just know you not alone with this shit. Like, I got this shit too and I'm still fighting and I want it to go away. But as of right now, I'm just managing it as much as I can. But it's a little different video for y'all. Just thought I'd help y'all out because I be getting comments on my TikTok a lot about this sort of topic, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just letting people know, like, yeah, man, sweat therapy helped me. Sweat therapy helped me, like, you're going to have to get through that pain. That shit, it's hard, but you're going to have to get through it, man. But if y'all got any questions, man, drop in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I could do a part 2 or whatever, or answer any questions for y'all, man. Peace.